Welcome to Enchanted Cottage. We are doing live tarot Q&A today. So I welcome everyone that wants to participate. I'm taking the first 15 super chats, $5 each, and we will get you a quick energetic snapshot of the energies around any questions that you may have, okay? We read for everything except health-related issues. If you want to get a detailed personal reading, you can certainly see how to do that in the description box below my most recent video always. That is the only way other than through these live super chats. Hey, Jenny Jen, welcome. But that's the only way to get a reading with me is either through this, like a quick energetic snapshot through these live Q&As, or by following the directions in my description box. So with that being said, Jenny Jen, I'm going to try to read for you today too, because you're doing mod for me. So shoot me a question when you're ready, just because you're doing mod for me, okay? I don't want you to super chat me, okay? But I'm going to do a quick energetic little snapshot for anybody that is on that's doing mods for me if they would like. So at any rate, if you guys have not subscribed to my channel, I hope you will do that. And make sure to hit the notification bell, regardless of whether you're subscribed or not. Check that periodically because they do get recalibrated. And make sure that you know when I upload future content. Oh, Jenny Jen, you're so sweet. Jenny Jen, you got a question? Or, let's see. Because if you do, or if you just want a general, I can do that too, whichever you prefer. You just let me know. But anyway, a lot of times the scammers will come into the comments and give you directions of how to pay them. And they'll even use the reader's name, the channel name, and our picture. It's happened to me, it's happened to Rich Lop, it's happened to Tyler, and it's happened to Ant, and it's happened to Chris at Minnow Pond. So I think they're making their rounds in the spiritual community. So just be mindful of that. Okay, general reading. Okay, let's get an energetic snapshot for you, Jen. Let's get an energetic vibe check, okay? Vibe check for Jenny Jen. Let's get going. Vibe check coming up. I think we've got some others that may join us because they were asking about it, and we'll just see. But until that time, we will get a vibe check for you, Jenny Jen. Let's see. Last time when I did this, I dropped my cards, so I have a spare deck in case that happens, and I also have a notebook because, let's see. Okay, Kitkat, we're wanting to know about the X and reconciliation. I'm going to write that down. All right. So I will do that. I'm getting a vibe check for Jenny Jen real quick. Okay. Vibe check for Jenny Jen. Let's take a look, Jenny Jen. Woo! Girl. You're letting something from the past go. Boom. All day long. Ten of Swords reversed. Thank you so much for that, Jenny Jen. Probably with somebody who was very, there was turmoil, deception maybe involved in that, but you know what you're headed for. This is what I wooed over. Ten of Cups. And I don't know how much you know about what the cards mean, but this is the ultimate. And this is typically about romance and long-term relationship. Happy home, okay? Either blending of families or having children with someone, but a lot of long-term potential, big fat emotion coming in for you, Jenny Jen. Okay, Tanisha, let me write this down. Is your Virgo at a distance in love with you? Tanisha. Is the Virgo in love with you? You like that, Jenny Jen? I liked it too. All right. So I've got Kitkat next, and then I'll get to you after that, Tanisha. And I'm trying to kind of write down when people do super chat, so if I stop between, you'll know why. All right, Kitkat, will you and the ex reconcile? Let's take a look. I'm glad you came on, Kitkat, and I'm glad you asked that question. I did not even think to clarify. Yay, Jenny Jen. Okay, Kitkat, will you and your ex reconcile? Let's get a quick energetic vibe check on that. Where are we now in this? Where are we now? Let's take a look. Hey, Martina, I'm going to write this down in just a second. All right, your ex is spying on you all day long, Kitkat, or either you are watching them, one or the other. I think it's more about them because let's see. So we want to know about your career plan, Martina, and then I'm going to read the cards I just pulled for Kitkat. Kitkat, your ex really is watching you, okay, like a hawk. I got my spy card. There are some things your ex is not seeing about the whole situation, okay? Somebody's just missing. It's kind of like this is missing the forest for the trees when this comes up, but at the end of the day, it has a lot of emotion for you, and many times this is a renewing of something in a relationship. So I'm going to go with, yes, it may be slow to come about with this right here, okay, but at the end of the day, they are watching you, and I think they will come forward. It may be slow that they come around to their senses, if you will, so to speak, okay? So with that being said, that's kind of what I get for you, Kitkat. Okay, and I've got Martina. All right, so let's move to Tanisha. Is the Virgo at a distance still in love with Tanisha? Or in love with you? Is your Virgo in love with you, Tanisha? Let's take a look. Is the Virgo in love? Let's find out, okay? Let's find out. Hey, Trinit J. All right, let's see. You and James Diggs. All right. And I may say this wrong. Trinit. All right, I'm going to write this down. Hold on. I can't get my messages to come up. My messages, I don't know what's going on. Oh, there we are. You and James Diggs. Okay. All right, so back to Tanisha. Is the Virgo in love with you? Let's take a look. Is the Virgo in love with Tanisha? Jenny, make sure I don't miss anybody. Is the Virgo in love with me? Please, thank you, Jenny. Is the Virgo in love with me? Let's find out. Is this Virgo in love with Tanisha? 3 cuts, all right? Here we go. I don't think right now, I think it would be a waste of time with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Thank you, Jenny Jen. 9 of Wands. This is the card of fighting a losing battle. This is the card of wasting your time. This is the card of singlehood all day long. I think your Virgo is all about kind of playing it solo right now. That's kind of what I get, Tanisha. For the majority, or either focused on their job or something else, but I think it would be a waste of your time to pursue this, or they may feel like it's a waste of time. Either way, they may feel like there's too many obstacles to overcome too. That could be, the 9 of Wands can sometimes speak to that as well, and that it would not, because of that, it would kind of be fighting a losing battle, if that makes sense, Tanisha. I hope that helps. Okay, so Martina, where are you going with your career plan? Martina, where are you headed with your career? Let's take a look, Martina. Let's take a look. Where is Martina headed with her career plan? We'll pull you some cards, maybe get a little advice, okay? Yes, ma'am. I hope that helped, Tanisha. Let's see. All right. You got a new opportunity coming in, all right? And it's going to be whatever your passion is. If you're in a job that you like, it's going to be going to the next level. You got the Page of Pentacles here. Pages are messengers, and this is about finances. So good news coming in. Hey, Emma, how are you? Oh, no, I'm so sorry. And again, a new way of life here, okay? A new start all day long. You're not going to have any doubt if this is a new career opportunity or a bump up where you're at. Either way, it is going to feel like you belong wherever you end up, if that makes sense, Martina. So I hope that helps, okay? I hope that brings, helps you as far as knowing what to expect and what might be coming forward. So Trinit, and I may be saying that wrong, we are looking at you and James Diggs and what the energetic snapshot is there as far as going forward. Let's take a look. I hope I'm saying your name right. Is this new love with Tim? Jenny Jen, you don't have to super chat me, girl. New love with Tim. Okay, I wrote that down. All right, Trinette. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look, Trinette. Let's take a look. All right. You and James Diggs. You and James Diggs. What is... Whoa. He may be a Taurus, okay? You know what? Kind of interesting. I think he is turning his back on something, not you, but something else. Why? Because you got long-term ability with this all day long. This is divinely guided, okay? Can be a Taurus. We also have fire and Scorpio, but the death in reverse is all about perseverance, long-term, staying the course. This has long-term potential with you and James Diggs, Trinette. That's what I'm getting. I hope that helps. But I think that they're walking away from something else. Not you, but something else. That's what I get with these cards, okay? Because of these two that came up, okay? If that makes sense, okay? Oh, Emma, I'm sorry. But that's what I get. All right, Jenny Jan, let's look in on Tim. Let's see if this is going to blossom into romance. Is this love? Remember that song, probably from the late 80s or 90s? White Snake, I think, sang that. Hey, Starstruck, how you doing? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Trinette. All right. Jenny Jan. Is this love that I'm feeling? Sorry, y'all. Back in the day, I took voice, but, you know, it's not what it used to be. New love with Tim. Is this new love with Tim? Let's take a look. Okay, I think so. I think I found your 10 of Cups, Jenny. Can I just say that? 5 of Swords reversed and the Ace of Swords upright. Whoever this is, this Tim gentleman is probably very honest and upfront, very direct with what he's interested in. He's being forthcoming with you, okay? He's being real and authentic. And look at here what I pulled. You know, I always save the best for last. There's your 10 of Cups. Whoa. I love Fleetwood Mac, by the way. Love, love, love Fleetwood Mac. But yeah, this one's got long-term potential, Jenny Jen. And this is all about triumph over adversity. So, and you know, there may have been some drama in his past or your past, but all about overcoming that too sometimes. But this is all about honesty and forthright, triumph over adversity with this card, and long-term happy potential all day long. Okay. I can't believe we pulled the 10 of Cups for you twice. That is crazy, is it not? I mean, you see me shuffling these cards. So, I know, moving slow, but I really like him. He's gone through a lot with his ex. So, there's the drama then. Okay, so he's kind of, I think he may be patching up his heart with that 5 of Swords in reverse. And there's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, and it may start off as like a friendship flirt kind of thing. But there's going to be like a light bulb that goes off, in my opinion, with that Ace of Swords that we pulled. And that's going to, hey, Nacho Mama, I'm reading for my mods. Don't super chat me, but shoot me a question if you want, or I can do something general for you. How you doing, Nacho Mama? Good to see you. Good to see you. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're open for some more. But anyway, with that being said, Jenny, that's kind of what I get for those cards, okay? That's kind of what I get. Emma, let's see here. Hey, fam. Emma, I know you said you can't super chat me, but you've booked 2 personal readings with me. If you will shoot a question, Emma, I don't know if you're still here. I will grab a quick energetic snapshot for you real quick, okay? If you want, okay, because you booked those personal readings with me. And like I said, I do detailed personal readings. Those generally last, you know, 15, 20 minutes. Sometimes they'll go a little bit longer depending. Up to 3 questions. The only way to book a personal reading with me is by following the description box below my most recent videos that I've uploaded, you know, or of course here, super chatting for the little quick energy snapshots, the little vibe checks, okay? So be very careful because, you know, the tarot community is having trouble with people going in their comments and they'll use their same channel name. I can totally not see any comments here. Dang it. Chat viewing options. I don't know. I don't know why this is not showing. I cannot see anybody. All right, hold on a minute. We're going to try something else. I think I have my channel pulled up over here on my laptop, and I might be able to click on this from here and see the comments, because this is driving me crazy. I did this on purpose. I brought my laptop so that I could do this. Okay, let's go into Super Chat over here and see what I might be missing. Oh, Jenny, I can't believe you did that. Emma, okay, what is going on with Scott? I see your comment. All right, Emma, what is going on? What is up with Scott, right? Let's take a look. All right, Emma, what is up with this guy, right? Hey, Starstruck, let me get your question real quick. I'm going to write it down after Emma. Anything coming up for me? General, Starstruck. All right, so I'll write that down. All right, so let's see what is up, Emma, with Scott. What is going on with him right now? Let's take a look. Oh, you're sweet. You're sweet. What is up with Scott? Because, man, I remember those readings. It was crazy good. It was crazy good. I mean, you know what? Here, I'm going to show you what I pulled. I mean, I pulled the Ten of Cups here, okay? And I thank you. And I'm glad you're here, Nacho Mama. I feel like I got really, really blessed in locating the mods, and the mods are coming in my direction. I don't believe in accidents. I really don't. But I pulled, Emma, I pulled the Ten of Cups here, which is long-term happiness, a lot of stability here. What may be going on is there may be something that he may be patching up his heart from something from the past. Sometimes the Five of Cups can speak to that, or that he's trying to let something go. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think he really does think that you are viable for long, term. I mean, if not, I think he's going to come around to that. I mean, I just, this is pretty consistent with your personal readings with this dude. I mean, so there you go. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's like, I think maybe he's trying to hide it. Maybe that's what this is about. Maybe he's releasing something from his past. Could be with this card coming up. That may very well be the issue. Again, a very dynamic personality. I've pulled water, Aries, and water again, okay? So, I think at the end of the day, he sees you as an end-all, be-all. I really do. All right. I hope that helped, Emma. Starstruck. What do we have coming up for you? General reading for Starstruck. Just a general energetic snapshot. Okay. Let's see what comes up. Okay, Starstruck. Let's take a look. All right. Let's take a look-see. All right, Starstruck. Let's take a look. All right. Okay, really cool. Okay, now, it is consistent. He mentioned a tricky situation with someone at work who I think he has he may be trying to let that go. That may be what that's about. Okay, so Starstruck, the cards that I pulled for you, I don't know if this is love or money, Starstruck, but you got options all day long. Do not be overwhelmed, okay? Use your intuition in looking at options. This may be romantic options or career options or both, okay? You're going to come to a fork in the road where you have to make a decision. And it may feel overwhelming. Do not get stuck in a decision-making process, and trust your decision-making abilities, okay? When you are looking at either, career options or romantic options or anything of that nature, okay? But at the end of the day, this is about, okay, this can mean a couple of different things. When this card comes up, I love it. It's the card of coming together and working on something and seeing some beginnings of success. So it's collaboration, sometimes between, like in a romantic situation where two people at like equal give and take and start to work on something. And then if we're talking career, you may go into partnership, but either way, it's like wherever you end up, like if you go to work somewhere or you are working somewhere, there's going to be a lot of camaraderie, if you will, team type energy, working together in a very cohesive way, and you will reap rewards for this. You will be recognized, and I think the whole team will be, if there is like a team dynamic or a partnership type of thing, okay? If that, oh, Nacho Mama, you are too kind. Oh, look at you. Y'all, I'm going to tell you something. And Jenny Jen is thebomb.com, but let me tell you something. Nacho Mama, she's the epitome of a light worker. Can we just leave it at that? Ladybug, general reading for you, Ladybug. Oh, I got to sneeze. A general for you, Ladybug. So, okay, Starstruck, I hope that helped with these cards. I think you got some good options coming out there. It's going to be so many or so much that it's going to really feel overwhelming. But go inside and meditate. That's going to be your solution for making the decision. You're going to make a good one, though, because the cards say so. Okay, with that being said, Ladybug, general energetic snapshot. What's going on in your world? General energetic snapshot. What might you be dealing with from an energetic standpoint? Let's take a look. Ooh, that one flew out. We're going to take it. Wow. Interesting. Here's what I think. I think you are letting something go, okay, energetically, and turning your back on something from the past or something that did not or does not align with where you're headed. Okay, does that make sense? Your goals, your standards, your boundaries. This could be romance or job, okay? And in doing so, when you do that, you're going to manifest some options. We got the options card yet again, okay, just like we did for Starstruck, okay? Multiple options here. Do not get overwhelmed with this, okay? You can trust your decision-making abilities, okay? And I think you may feel a little bit impatient. Don't get impatient about this, okay, coming in, okay? I don't know if we're talking romance or job, could be both, okay? But when you get to those decision-making thing, don't panic, don't be overwhelmed. It's all about going inside and making decisions, because at the end of the day, it's going to bring you to a place of stability, being grounded, feeling, having a higher vision when you are meditating regularly and, you know, looking at, you know, forks in the road of our life, right? And you can trust your intuition much more than you think, okay? And it's much easier to discern if you are doing daily meditation. But you're gonna, you know, if this is job, this is going to be lucrative for you, whatever. And if it is romance, there's going to be a lot of maturity, stability, grounded. Pentacles can speak to the need for patience too, many times, okay? But you're moving to a lot more maturity yourself, and because of that, that's what you're going to attract in as well, from a romantic standpoint, from friendships, from jobs, what have you, okay? So I hope that helps, Ladybug, with what we pulled for you, okay? So if anybody has a question, Nacho Mama has graciously provided for that for someone. And while we're waiting on that, Nacho Mama, I'm going to pull something general for you. What's in your world? What you dealing with? Nacho Mama. I get so nervous when I read for you. Can I just say that? Whew. This girl's a spiritual gangster. She is. All right. Nacho Mama, what you dealing with? Let's take a look. Woo! Drama clearing, and also building something. Tower reversed. It can speak to drama clearing if you've dealt with drama, but also you are building something on solid ground, on truth, on light, and that will withstand, and this is within your own energy, that will withstand any storm, any kind of whatever, chaos, challenges that comes. This is so consistent with what I know about you. All right, look at here. Outcomes not being set in stone, okay? And making judgment calls sometimes. You know, you could have something coming in from the past from a romantic standpoint. I think that's consistent with some things that we saw too. And outcomes not being set in stone with it, and coming up to the plate, and wow, and overcoming obstacles in a very mature way. And I always save the best for last. My mods, look, 10 of Cups, ultimate happiness, ultimate long-term blending of families, having children, whatever, okay? Happy home, long-term, all day long. And why? Because you're going inside. I got chills right now. Whoa, this is powerful. Your energy is incredible, Nacho Mama. But okay, this is because this happens because of you going inside, building something on a strong, solid foundation of truth, love, and light. Boom. Consistent with everything I know about you, and I can't make it up. And you know, anybody that knows the cards understand exactly what I am talking about, right? So let's see. Heck yes, Nacho. I love that, Jenny Jen. You are so funny. So, okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So that was you, Nacho Mama. If anybody else has a question, I'm hanging tight for just a few more minutes. And this is fun, y'all. I'm a lot more organized and ready than I was the other day. And I don't know if y'all saw, but Nacho Mama, tee. But anyway, the other day I did this in my car, and y'all, here's what's funny. Pink Tot, she's asleep right now because she has a night job. She's a mod too now, but she was on here as a mod. Okay, well, about 45 or so minutes into this, Tyler shared my live Q&A, and y'all, I got bombarded and I got overwhelmed. And then I was sitting here shuffling my cards, and you know, I'm in my car because of my internet situation, and I dropped the cards, half my deck went under my seat, and I got it all up, but I was discombobulated. So today I have something to write a list of Superchats on. I have a spare deck of cards if I drop my cards, and I've got my laptop so that I can scroll back and look at comments, because it's hard to do on the cell phone, and I'm sitting here with my laptop watching this. But I can go back and see the questions. Yes, I love Tyler too. Y'all, he cracks me up. And by the way, I can publicly say this now, so I feel comfortable saying this. Tyler and I are going to do a live virtual collaboration, and what he's talking about, and I think it's going to be a fun idea. He'll pull the cards probably, and we're talking about him giving her his interpretation, and then me coming about and either clarifying, giving a second opinion or a second storyline of that sort of thing. Super fun and super excited about that. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll probably maybe do it this weekend one day. I'm not sure. So yeah, Starstruck, yes. Libra Goddess, do you have a question? I didn't see your PayPal, but if you'll tell me your question, we'll get it. Yep, your feeling was right, Jenny Jen. I actually, y'all, months ago, Tyler asked people to do a reading for him. I know I'm super excited, but Tyler asked folks, and so I did a reading for him and sent it to him, and he was like, oh, this is so accurate and all that. Of course, he was probably being nice, but anyway, it is what it is. Libra Goddess. Okay, if you've got a question, Libra, your ex, Kay, and I hung out last night, your ex, okay, how does he feel? You know what I may do, Libra Goddess, when I do these, and I thought about doing this today, Alexis, okay, I thought about letting people pre-book ahead of time on PayPal for these, and then just having a cutoff of like an hour before I go on, just so I get everybody. I thought about doing that. What do y'all think if I do something like that? Let me know in the comments. But okay, Libra Goddess, Alexis, how does your ex feel about you? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Libra Goddess. Libra Goddess. I've had some pretty good Libra readings lately too, so I got some readings I'm going to upload in a little bit too. So, all right, Libra Goddess, how does your ex feel about you? How does your ex feel, Libra Goddess? Let's take a look. All right, there it is. You think that's a good idea, Jenny? Okay, you know, Libra Goddess, honestly, okay, let's just talk about this thing. Ace of Swords reversed. Honestly, I think he's not seeing something. Maybe it's your value. Maybe it's a truth that he's not seeing. This is the card when it comes up in reverse of not seeing the forest for the trees sometimes. It can also speak to not seeing the most important part of a situation, okay? You got the Four of Wands in reverse and the Death upright, which that's air, energy, fire, and Scorpio. But okay, the Death card speaks to, it typically speaks to endings. You got the Four of Wands in reverse. That can speak to endings, but it can also just speak to a lack of spark. We may clarify this Death card because sometimes that can speak to transformation, okay? Okay. Ooh. Okay, I got my clarification. It's not cool. All right. This is like the Six of Pentacles. When this comes up in the upright, which is pulled in reverse here, but when it comes up in the upright, it means equal give and take, and this person is willing to give to a situation and work on things. Here, it can almost speak to selfishness, okay? All right. I pulled this card here, too, as another clarifier, okay? This is separation, heartbreak. This is my third-party card sometimes, okay? There may be somebody in the picture you may or may not be aware of, okay? But with everything I'm seeing, here's what I get. I don't think he sees your value or value in the situation, okay? And I don't think he's really ready to come to the plate. So you already knew about the third party. I don't think he's ready to come to the plate with anything. I did not pull the Devil card or anything that would suggest that it's like a sexual thing or what have you. But start again as friends. And, you know, it may be that. I would be extremely cautious and make sure that any issues from the past have really been worked through and dealt with on both sides, okay? So that's kind of what I would caution you about, Libra Goddess. And I'm you know, I hate when things come up like that, but that's kind of a quick energetic snapshot, okay? So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we might do a couple of more. We might stay on live for just a little bit and see. But y'all, I think most of the folks on here are subscribers, but anybody that hasn't, you can certainly subscribe to my channel, okay? And of course, make sure, even if you are subscribed, that you know, periodically check your notifications, not just with me, but, you know, other readers too, because they do get recalibrated, okay? And you want to make sure that you are getting notified whenever you want to for the readers and people that you want to connect with. And yes, the likes and the comments to the videos, y'all, whenever I upload or what have you, really help so much, and, you know, touch my heart a lot too. But they help me on the algorithm a lot, you know, and so I truly appreciate that. I know based on my analytics that I am hitting the algorithm, because I'm getting a lot of folks that are viewers that are, you know, when they view me, they weren't subscribed when they clicked. So Demi, we are doing super chats. If you want to super chat me, you can do so for a quick energetic snapshot, okay? That's kind of what we're doing. I've got a few more that I can do, okay? So I hope that helps. OE, hello. Have a great day. I subbed because of Tyler. Bless you. I am getting ready. I don't know. You probably heard this on Tyler's thing. But OE, we're going to collab probably this weekend or in the coming days or whatever. But we're going to do something, I think, where I give either a second opinion or clarify or additional information or maybe a second storyline, I think, to the cards that he pulls. But we're going to find out. But OE, I'm super stoked. Let me tell you something. I will sit down and watch an all signs reading with Tyler and watch every single sign for nothing more than I will laugh my butt off, okay? He is just so freaking funny. And I told him in one of the comments that he has, if he ever gets tired of reading tarot, he can certainly take up comedy, because he is funny as all get out. I don't even think he realizes it, But I die sometimes. I totally die sometimes laughing. But he is accurate. I mean, I will say that. You know, that's why I started watching him. And I've watched Tyler, and not under this name, because I created this name back whenever I started my channel. But I used to watch Tyler. Lord, I go back 3 years, and I've been watching Rich Lop for 3 years. Many of you know Rich has boosted me and helped me. He encouraged me to start this channel actually a year before I did it. And I was kind of chicken. But you know, things happen when they're supposed to happen. I'm a firm believer in that. And I really look back, I really don't think I was ready whenever I first started thinking about it. But it was the beginnings of the seeds, you know. But, you know, so with that being said, you know, that's just kind of how it goes. Definitely, he would be a good stand-up. He's handsome as well. Yes, he is. He is. I'll tell you why he's single. He's crazy because he doesn't realize that he thinks he's what he said the other day. I'm 32. I'm too old to date. Hello, I'm 56. Okay, I am still dateable. If I'm 56 and I'm still dateable, then at 32, okay, he's young enough to be my son. He is dateable too, all day long, unless he just doesn't want to be. I think he's just happy being single, and there's not a darn thing wrong with that, you know, if that's what he wants. I totally respect it, you know. But, you know, poor Tyler, I mean, it's funny because, you know, people tell him he's handsome, and he is, right? I know. I mean, I can totally see that, Jenny Jen. But people tell him he's handsome. People hit on him all the time. They do. I know y'all see his super chats. It's crazy. But I don't think I think he just doesn't realize, you know. But I think he likes being a free spirit. And, you know, if he wants to get in the car at 2 o'clock in the morning and drive from his house, you know, across the United States, he's got the freedom to do that and nobody to answer to. And I think he enjoys that, if I have to say that. But anyway, 38, thriving in my 30s. There you go, girl. So, OE, I'm so glad that you subbed. Thank you so much. I've got videos that, yeah, he loves doing his own thing. Vroom, beep, beep. That's hilarious. Have y'all seen the GIF, and I may be saying that wrong on Facebook, where the little girl takes off in the Jeep and she's like, you know, anyway. But anyway, that's kind of how I picture him. It's like when he gets the urge, he just goes, you know. Good for him. If that's what he enjoys, he is good. He should do that, you know. He should totally. And yes, he is scary accurate. It is crazy how he can pick up on stuff. But anyway, but I'm going to be uploading y'all some videos. I tell you, I uploaded Capricorn this morning. I've got Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces yet, and I've got 2 more all signs. I've got relationship predictions for April 1st through 15th, relationship status predictions that is coming. And you know, as always, I'll timestamp those probably in the description box. And then I also have weekend outlook predictions for this coming weekend, as far as just what to expect romantically. So those I'll be uploading later today if y'all want to just take a, you know, just kind of be looking out for those. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. Well, I am going to hang out for a minute or 2 more. We may be done. I've done, what, like 11 or 12, I think. Let's see, I'll go back and look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So anyway, I'll hang out. I'm not going to hang out forever, but we'll see. We'll hang out for a minute or 2 more and see. But anyway, but y'all, you know, and Nacho Mama and I became friends on Facebook recently. You know, the lady sends me a message. I'm sending unconditional love to the planes. And yes, starstruck. Of course, and I'm like, my God, she blows me. And Nacho Mama, I creeped your page, okay? Oh, of course, starstruck, absolutely. I mean, whatever you want to do. But Nacho Mama, I'm like, blown away. This woman is so giving, but it's from a healthy place. It's not like I don't get that she neglects herself. I mean, she takes care of herself for inside and spiritually. She couldn't do that with any effectiveness if that were not the case. So yeah, I'm singing about you, Nacho Mama. I'm singing about you. Starstruck, what's your question? You got a question? Starstruck, you don't have to super chat me if you don't want to. Just oh, look at you. I love the sunglasses. That's one of my favorite little thingies. But anyway, I'm looking over here at my laptop because that I can go back and make sure I don't miss any of the chat. I'm on Instagram. I'm more active on Facebook. I'm trying to get better about Instagram. But, because I know a lot of people are on Insta that are not, oh, well, up to you, Starstruck. But I know a lot of people are on Insta that are not on Facebook. My daughter's on both, but she's a creeper on Facebook. I can tag her, she'll see it. She won't even hit like. She's like, I don't like any of them, Mama. I just look at them. And I'm like, what? You know, come on, kiddo. But anyway, but she's funny. Now, if you super chat her, she's there in a heartbeat. She'll answer my super chats quicker than she'll answer a text or anything else, because that's the kids these days. So you know what? I got on super chat because of her. So anyway, you have one of those? Mine's 15, Nacho Mama. Mine is 15. It is hilarious. But anyway, yeah, you know what though? She's a delight. Oh my goodness. We went out of town and over this past weekend, and many of you know that I did some super chats from the hotel room, which was kind of funny. And you know, she was, you're not on Facebook anymore. And she was, you know what she did? I mean, I can say this, but she super chatted me questions. She was sitting across the room and she super chatted me questions to read for her during my live tarot. At that time, it was flipping hilarious. And I was trying so hard. Okay, Starstruck. I was trying so hard to keep a straight face, but you know, I knew who she was asking the question about. And the reading blew me away. And you could really, if you know me, because I'm not good at a poker face, right? And if you know me, you could tell, okay? And the reading I was really surprised about, because I knew who she was asking about, and it was this little dude that's her age, right? Divine timing. Oh my God. So, okay, love relationships. Okay, Starstruck, let's, love coming in. What kind of romantic opportunities? Romantic opportunities. Y'all, my daughter had her bestie with her this past weekend, and her bestie talks with a British accent. Of course, it's probably really funny to the true Brits whenever somebody, especially with a southern drawl, tries to imitate a British accent. And we do that all weekend, and then it's really a hard habit to break, and I'll go back to the real world, and people will look at me real strange, like, who does this southern person think that she is, trying to be all British, right? All right, Starstruck, what love opportunities do we have coming in for you, Starstruck? Love opportunities for Starstruck. What's coming in soon? Let's take a look. Don't be nervous. Well, you definitely have something coming in. Look at here. All right. I think you've got multiple options. This one is very healthy, but I see multiple options here, and we'll talk about this other one. And you know, I know normally I save the good stuff for last, but you know, I couldn't help it. I got excited, so it is what it is. But this is a very healthy energy coming here, because it's a person that understands and comes at you with their own cup full, and the only way to do that is because they've gone inside and done the work, and they know how to fill their own cup up, which is good, because that puts them in a great place and a healthy place to be able to give and receive on an emotional level. So I like that a lot. New relationship all day long with that. Okay, new love offer. You've got another option that is really not worth your time. It's going to be very obvious to you if you're using your intuition to be able to differentiate here. This one's not worth your time, because this one's going to come across pretty selfish and self-centered and all about them. Okay, what I would do if you're not sure about your intuition, you know, just take things slow and be patient and let the chips unfold, and people will tell you what you are looking for if you are wise enough to not ignore red flags. I think you are, Starstruck, okay? So be mindful of somebody who is selfish. This one is very giving. This one is selfish. So I get multiple options here for you. At least two, okay? If that makes sense, Starstruck. One I wouldn't fool with. One, A-okay, all right? Does that make sense? And you know, you got pentacles here, and I know they were in the reverse. Don't be impatient. It may require patience. It may be something that starts kind of like a flirt and goes slow, but that's okay, because it's a healthy person who's not in a hurry, and there's nothing wrong with that. That can be very healthy, of course, okay? So I like that all day long. 11:11 in California. Whoa, incredible. Yep, divine timing. Let us hear your British accent. I'm from England. Okay, oh, you've got to promise. Okay, you can make fun of me as long as you make fun of me in a sweet way, okay? All right, love. How you doing, love? I was just thinking that when we go out for dinner, that we should order the filet mignon or maybe the baked potato. I was thinking, is that Hackney or is that British? I don't know. That's what we do. So I got to hear from you, OE. You got to tell me how we did on that. You have to tell me how we did on that, OE. Did I do okay on my British accent? Or it makes sense, starstruck? Wow. Okay. Funny that 1111 hit while I was reading for you. You know, when you see numbers like that, I've always heard, and I believe this, that when you see those repeating numbers, that oftentimes like 1111, 333, that is a confirmation of what you were just thinking about being right, or what was just being said being right or spot on. Wow. Incredible, right? So I love it. My daughter talks in a British accent. You know, maybe that's the thing with the kids. Jenny Jen, how old's your daughter? I'm curious. Gonna have to be extra careful. Yes. And you know what? When you're using your intuition and you're going inside, just practice a bit more. I've got a for a Cockney accent. Yours sounded more posh. Posh. Me, posh. I can't imagine, love. We always say that. We call each other, I call them loves anyway. This, my daughter's bestie. My daughter is 15. They've been besties since they met in K3. And yours is 15. They even now go to separate schools across town from each other, and they are absolutely inseparable. Talk about strong soul connections. This is a friendship that was not by accident, okay? But anyway, I call this little girl that I'm talking about, that's my daughter's bestie. She has spent many a night at my house over the years, and I absolutely adore her, and I call her my second daughter. And in that vein, I'm very protective of her and very loving towards her. I treat her just like I would treat mine, but she's just like mine. She's a delight, and I'm really blessed because this is true with both of those girls. They never get mouthy with me. They're never disrespectful. They honor whatever I ask them to do. Of course, I always ask in a respectful way. I treat them with respect too, because I feel like you should. Thank you, Emma. But I feel like if you want to be respected by your child, your teenager, you should treat them with respect. You should listen, and I do that with both of them. I will sit down, and if my interesting conversation that we're having. My daughter last night, she made a comment to me about something I did that hurt her feelings, and she told me, and I listened. She had a valid point. I realized how I came across, and I was quick to apologize, and I told her, I said, thank you for speaking up and doing so in a healthy way, because that gave me the opportunity to look at myself, see what I did, and and make sure you didn't misinterpret, and also apologize for the way I may have come across, or this sort of thing. And it's hard for her to speak up. She's a Taurus, so she's not like this mouthy Gemini, right? My problem is I go to the other side and I will get too mouthy, okay, and that Queen of Swords mouth will come out. I'll speak my truth, but if I'm not really doing my energy work and staying on top of my, my game, then I can come across, even not meaning to, I can come across very blunt and very direct. There are signs like mine that are like that struggle with, being kind when they speak their truth. And there are signs like my daughters that struggle with speaking their truth, okay? And without compromising it. Air signs typically don't have a problem, speaking their truth in a very direct way without compromising the message. We struggle with that sharp sword tongue, right? And then you've got, folks like, typically, not always, but you got folks like Taurus and, right? If you got folks like a Taurus gang, sometimes Libras will struggle with this a little bit, even though that is an air sign, but you've got like Taurus and Cancer, Pisces will have trouble sometimes speaking their truth, okay? And they're a little shy. My daughter has, talking about Tyler and social anxiety, my daughter is just like him. She cannot ask where a bathroom is. She does not like ordering for herself at a restaurant. She does not like asking a sales associate about a product or a price or where something's located in a store. It literally sends her reeling. She calls it peopling, and let me tell you, there was probably not a human on earth more happy than my daughter when everything in the United States got shut down for a month and she had to stay home with nobody coming. That child, it is crazy how much she just does not care to be in social situations, okay? I will try to bribe her to get her to go places. You know, I'll take you to wherever you want. I'll get whatever you want to eat. You know, we'll go here and we'll buy you this, and I'll try to bribe her with all her favorite things. And she's gotten better about it, but you know, you couldn't drag her out of the house for love or money. Hey, Leela, how are you doing? Well, you would get along great with my daughter. So sure, go ahead, Leela. But anyway, you know, with that being said, you know, raising kids is they don't come with a handbook, okay? They don't. And really, it's trial and error sometimes. And I have certainly, yes, it is still on, Leela, but I have certainly had my challenges. I'll take you, and then that'll be it probably, because we're coming up on an hour. I mean, I kind of enjoy these chats too. I've missed our spiritual gangsta soul fam chats too. So we need to do another one of those, guys. But I think we're kind of doing a mini one right now. So it is what it is. But anyhow, what's coming in the near future for you, Leela? Let's take a look. Love or money, or does it matter? Let's take a look. And I may be saying your name wrong, Leela. That's a pretty name, by the way. Let's take a look. What is coming in the near future for Leela? Let's take a look. She's a Libra, gang. My daughter's bestie that I was just talking about, Nacho Mama, she's a Libra too. She's a sweetheart. Okay, Leela, what's coming forward for you? What's coming for you? Emma, you're funny. Okay, you're a Gemini, and I'm a double Gemini. Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising. Make no mistake. All right, Leela, what's coming in for you? Let's take a look. What's coming in for Leela? What's coming into her energy? What's coming into her energy? Be very cautious. Be very, very cautious. I think you are recovering from heartbreak, okay? Can I just say that? And could have very well involved a third party, okay? But you know what's interesting? I think if you will put this behind you, and it takes time. You can't just say, okay, I'm over it. You know, you got to go inside and do the shadow work and the healing, right? But I think it really, really threw you for a loop, okay, in your heart, okay? Broke your heart, literally. All right. And I think if you will heal from this, you are going to catch someone's eye outside of this one, okay? And somebody may already have their eye on you, and they're trying to play it cool right now and be stealth, okay, with this Page of Swords. That can speak to being stealth many times. But at the end of the day, when they get ready, it's going to knock your socks off, because when they come forward, it is going to be very direct. There's probably going to be a lot of physical attraction and passion. This person may be physically attractive and charismatic with this fire energy as well. But you have air, fire, and then that was air as well. Okay, so I think in time, when you heal from this over here, and you know, is it hard to energetically release it? Sometimes really, really hard. Okay, so I get it. It takes time, and everybody's on a different timeline. That is true. Don't jump into this before too soon. Play it stealth. You know, take care of your heart, okay? And then at the end of the day, you know, and you'll know when you're ready, okay? You'll know when you're ready. But when you heal, you know, a lot of times it's, there are days where you feel like you take one step forward and two steps back. You will feel impatient sometimes. Will I ever get over this, okay? You will. But what you don't understand is when you're healing, I used to say it was like an upward slope like this, where it's not a straight line. It's like this, where you have good days and bad days, but you're generally going upward. But sometimes it can feel like a roller coaster, especially when you're healing from like a soul type connection, okay? Hey, Cheryl, thank you so much for subscribing and liking. I truly, truly appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. So anyway, Leela, I hope that answers your question. Love your little dancing dude. He's so cute. You keep having dreams. It's so Nacho Mama and Jenny Jen. How many times have dreams come up in these little chats that we've had? We have talked about these a lot. Dreams are important. I need to really do some research to really speak intelligently about the topic, but I do feel they're very important. They can be foretelling. They can be warnings sometimes. They can be, if you don't do this, then this is going to happen kind of thing. I got one of those one time. Oh, Leila, thank you so much. But they are very, very important. Cancer moon, Taurus rising. And I knew you were an Aquarius sun, Jenny Jen. Leila, thank you. Thank you for that. I truly, truly appreciate it. Y'all, I know y'all have probably heard me say this, but just in case you have not, I just want to say this one more time for whoever's here. Be very, very cautious. There are scammers making the rounds in the tarot community. They have hit my channel, Rich Lop, Minnow Pond, Chris at Minnow Pond, and they've also hit Ant at Cancer Moon, okay? And here's what they do. They will go in the comments of the reader, of a reading, and they will have the same name, because you can use the reader's same name. Yes, you can. And they will use our picture ascending, howdy, howdy. But they will use all of that, and they will comment and give you a place to send money for a tarot reading. Well, it is not legit. It is not us. The only way to book a tarot reading, oh my God, Leila, I'm so sorry. Yes, sneaky as all get out. Oh, and it hit Tyler. I forgot. That's 5. And it hit me, Rich Lop, Ant at Cancer Moon. It hit Chris at Minnow Pond. Did I say and then me? I don't know. But anyway, it's making the rounds, bottom line. I'm sure it's hit a lot of others. Those are just the ones that I have, watch more so than anybody else's, and I don't have a lot of time to watch them as much, but I do try to catch an occasional Gemini when I can, with Tyler and Rich for sure. But be very cautious, because the only way to book a personal reading with me and Rich, we do personal readings. Tyler and Ant and Chris do not, okay? Me and Rich, I can tell you this, the only way to book a personal reading with me or Rich is by following the directions in our most recent description box below our most recent video. So please be mindful of people who comment with the same name and our picture. I don't know how they get our picture, but they do, okay? And so be very, very cautious about that. And I'm so sorry to hear that people are getting hit. It is a freaking shame. And so what they were doing originally, when it first started happening, Tyler was talking about that they would just message his subscribers somehow. I don't know how they did that, and reach out and say, I want to do a personal reading with you, and send me a thing. Well, Tyler doesn't do personal readings, okay? Y'all know that, right? And thank you so much, Leila. You're very sweet. So I just am trying, and I've posted about it a couple of times on my community page so that it hits people's feeds. But, just be very, very cautious of that. When I see them on mine, I try to report them. But it's, the bigger readers like Chris and Tyler and Rich and Ant, it's very hard. I mean, they get 100, 200, 300 comments per video. And I don't. I'm small enough I can watch my comments. They can't so much, so it's hard for them to catch it. But I do really, really try to report them when I can, okay? And I don't always see, obviously I don't see them in those other ones, because it's hard to, between keeping up with being a single parent and working and doing a channel, it's hard for me to, keep up with my own self. I can't watch their comments, but they do see it, because a lot of times their subs will tell them about it, if that makes sense. So at any rate, this has been super fun. I've enjoyed this tremendously. It is great, of course, always interacting with my old spiritual gangsters and meeting new subscribers and having you now join in my soul fam, okay? Thank you so much. Hey, Becca, thank you. That's really sweet of you to say. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. It is so good. I love interacting with you guys. I really do. It makes me feel really happy, and it raises my energy. And I think our energy kind of feeds off each other, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. It's really funny, because my laptop that has this pulled up, and I've got it muted, but I got it so I can read the comments just in case I miss anything. It's a 5-second lag, right? And so I see myself here in real time, and then I go over there and I'm like 5 seconds behind, so it's kind of funny. But anyway, it is what it is. Yes, it's beautiful today, but it's supposed to rain here in a bit. It's been raining a lot. In fact, I live right on a river, y'all, and like 50 steps from my front door is the riverbank, okay? And when the snow melts, I'm in the south, so when the snow melts up north, I'm on a major river that feeds all the way up to, you know, the upper part of the, you know, continental U.S. And when the snow melts and the spring rains come, we will sometimes get flooded in where we can't even get out, you know. And some of the houses in there, we're on high ground. I'm on high ground where I am, but some of the houses will flood. And last year it was so bad that it was just, it flooded a lot of houses. Last year was the worst one, and they said like 20 years that has been up there for people that have been in that area for that length of time. So 8 people and 9 likes. Awesome, awesome sauce. Yes, like, and look out for my uploads. Again, I uploaded Capricorn this morning. I've got Aquarius and Pisces. I've got a weekend outlook for all signs coming, and a relationship status prediction for all signs for April 1st through 15th. I'll be uploading all of that here shortly. So at any rate, I think we are going to call this a wrap. What do you guys think? I have greatly enjoyed interacting with you. My energy is, you know, been raised, and I hope you guys have, you know, been touched and enriched by each other as well. Okay, that's what this is all about at the end of the day, right? Raising our vibe and attracting great things into our life, not just in areas of love, but money and family and friends, and, you know, just people that cross our path. So with that being said, of course, I know most of you have subscribed. If you haven't, then certainly consider doing so. And hit me up for a personal reading. Only way to do that is following the directions in my most recent description box, okay? So with that being said, many, many blessings. Great love coming into your life. Great abundance in every area. Thank you all so much.